So hello and welcome back to a Grand Theft Auto 5 video. Now in this video we're focusing entirely on some of the three little trailers that we got. I'm dedicating a video to each of the little trailers. So this time we're looking at Franklin's kind of trailer. It's very short, all three of them are only 1 minute in length. So before I get started and before I bring the trailer in, the gameplay is just some more cops and robbers because, as I mentioned in the first video, it's one of my favourite multiplayer game types on Grand Theft Auto 4, and you'll probably see a lot more of it in the other videos that I've got going out for Michael and Trevor. They're the other two guys which also got trailers similar to Franklin. So the three trailers kind of focus on different aspects of Grand Theft Auto 5, and you'll see the locations are one thing to note as we look at all of the different ones. Also, if you're wondering where the other videos are, you know, say you're watching this on the day the video goes out or a few days after, just hang on. The other videos are coming. I'm just releasing them periodically on my channel. So the best way to probably get up to date or keep up to date is to follow me on Twitter and also to subscribe to the channel, and then you'll never miss anything on my channel. Okay, so I've said that looking at the landscapes that we already know from the screenshots in the first video which I talked about, the landscapes drastically changed. Now if you think back to San Andreas, which is basically where Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to be set, there was lots of different locations. There was a hill and mountainous area. We had the main town and the gang town city as well. We had Las Venturas, I think it was called, which is basically Las Vegas. We had all the built up, the wealthy areas, the not so wealthy areas. We had little camps, little villages out in the open. We had deserts, we had abandoned airfields and such. Lots of different areas in San Andreas, and I believe we'll have something similar to that in Grand Theft Auto 5. It's traditional kind of Grand Theft Auto. It allows the missions to be set in various different locations. Now on this bit of the gameplay, I do struggle getting in the boat. It takes me like 3 attempts, but I do manage to get and hijack a boat. So yeah, let's bring in the trailer anyway. And again, it's Grand Theft Auto, so it may contain, probably should read, it will contain content inappropriate for children. And again, that noise in the background is Facebook. Again, it always crops up in videos when I'm recording. But yeah, so let's have a look at Franklin. So Franklin is essentially what we were used to when we started off in San Andreas. He's the gang man out of the three of them, and also you may spot Michael and Trevor in these. It's intentional. It's likely that we're going to encounter the three, Franklin, Michael and Trevor, are going to come together at some point within the campaign. We see them in their trailers, and I'll create separate videos for each of the trailers that get made. So there's lots of this gang culture, and that's the vibe that you get from the trailer. Lots of hijacking, lots of kind of revenge attacks, and he seems like quite a popular guy, if not the ringleader of a gang. He also seems to run around with a couple of friends, which I believe we may have to either help out or perhaps kill later on. There's again a lot of violence and a lot of blood. Again, the main symbol is green. This is San Andreas. Green, remember, in Grove Street gang was their own colour, so perhaps we're going to see the return of that and the return of Grove Street. Street racing as well seems apparent, and again, who can forget about the police? The police are obviously going to be on your case, especially if you're in a gang, and a gang which kills people on a regular basis and probably drug deals and such. So the police are going to be all over you. And let's not forget about the strip clubs, eh? And we had them in GTA 4, you know. Kind of not to the extent that we had them in San Andreas, but we do have stuff similar to them, and it's like that they're going to make a return in Grand Theft Auto 5, and as they just kind of flash on every so often. And yes, I do finally get in the boat. I'm just trying to pick up a friend here, and again, motorbikes, they're back as well. Motorbikes are back, and it seems reminiscent of some of the missions that we may have seen previously in other games. But again, it's just Franklin is going to be this gang man. Again, he's probably going to be the leader and have everyone coming towards him, coming to him rather than him kind of being lower ranks, if you get what I mean anyway. And again, the police obviously on his case. Again, this, I don't know, I'm probably going to say a lot of the similar stuff about the other guys because I quite like the look of this, so I hope we do get to play out these guys. Perhaps Franklin, Michael and Trevor are going to be these the guys we go to for missions. So I do hope we get, it's not a choice that we have to make. I hope we all have to, you know, experience the gang life, the high life, which you'll see in Michael's bit, and kind of the drug life, which you see in Trevor's bit. So there's a little hint as to the other videos, but I quite like the gang aspect of this, and that's probably one of the things I really did like about kind of San Andreas, the whole spray painting stuff, marking your territory around Grove Street and stuff like that. I enjoyed that sort of stuff, and again, it's one of the things I'll probably spend a lot of my time on in Grand Theft Auto 5. I always remember there was, you know, in San Andreas there was this huge fight for kind of territory against the Ballers or the Ballers. I can't remember what the yellow gang were, but the purple gang were the Ballers or the Ballers. I can't remember. Something like that anyway. That's what they were called, and the Grove Street guys used to have to kind of battle for territory and everything. I used to own all the territories on San Andreas, and then my disc broke, so yeah, it's a good job my disc broke actually, because they won't be able to take that territory back. But yeah, that's some of the stuff I enjoyed doing on San Andreas. It's some of the stuff I look forward to finding out if it is going to be in Grand Theft Auto 5, because I enjoyed that aspect of the game. And again, the whole gang culture. And again, we're going to look more into kind of Michael and Trevor's side of things in the separate video. So if you subscribe, then you'll get alerted to that as soon as they're uploaded, probably on a weekly basis. But we're getting really close to the launch of it. So yeah, this is Grand Theft Auto 5 or Grand Theft Auto 4 gameplay, talking about Grand Theft Auto 5. It's the least I could do. You know, it would be a shame for me to put Call of Duty or something in the back of it, in the background. So we're sticking with Grand Theft Auto 4 right up until the launch. Again, I'm pretty excited for Grand Theft Auto 5. That is just Franklin. We've got some other videos coming out. We've got Michael and we've got Trevor, so stick around if you want to see or hear more about those characters, more about what their role in Grand Theft Auto 5 is. But again, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.